Welcome back to part 2 of the Gamepad Saga beat 'em up series.
Mm-hmm.
How's everyone? Sean, how are you?
I'm good. I got a mouthful of nuts. No Diddy.
No Diddy. That's a new thing now. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Gosh. All right.
Speaking of that,
yeah,
that's some more stuff that came out. I got caught off guard again. So I was, scrolling through my feed.
Right.
I'm just going deep into a labyrinth.
Yeah. Down the rabbit hole.
They're like, oh, yeah, Diddy just now caught up with another A-list celebrity. And I'm like, oh, I wonder, I'm kind of thinking of who it is. Immediately played an audio. Yeah. Immediately played an audio I did not want to hear. I was like, this is twice now that this has happened to me. This is twice. Oh, yeah. So that man's going to be cast in the lake of fire, I'm sure.
Right. 2024.
Yeah. Cat Williams called it.
He sure did.
Yeah, everyone thought he was crazy. I didn't think so. I did not one bit.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm just eating.
I hear you.
All right, so we're getting back to the beat 'em up series, right?
Yes. So we are going to start off part 2 with a final fight. So this game was released in arcades on November 25th of 1989. It did eventually make its way to the Super Nintendo.
Yes, it did.
It is developed and published by Capcom. I did not realize that this game was set in the Street Fighter universe.
Mm-hmm.
Just like other beat 'em ups, just kick ass and take names later. Things like barrels and trash cans and oil drums can be destroyed. They can reveal a weapon or health item.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, we get 6 stages, 2 bonus rounds, and of course, you face a boss at the end of each round. And that's pretty much it's the final fight.
Yeah,
just sum them up real quickly. I've only played this one. I didn't play the sequels.
I played this one and I played 3.
3, okay.
I don't remember too much of 3, but I remember playing 3 because I couldn't find 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because emulation was a great thing back then when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
But touch a little bit on Final Fight. There's a couple of features. So one of the bosses, I believe, was Hugo.
Yeah.
At one point. So he was the design was based off of Andre the Giant.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why it looks like it's very similar to Andre the Giant. But so it was a mixture of Andre the Giant because he kind of has the face.
Right.
But then, who was...
That's right, because it did have the mayor guy. It kind of took wrestling. Okay.
Yeah. Hagar,
yes.
Whatever his name is. I believe he was in one of the wrestling games, was he not?
Possible.
One of the Capcom wrestling games that came out. We'll look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pull it up here shortly. But kind of give the premise of the story. Basically, after his wrestling career, during his wrestling career, Hagar became mayor of Metro City? Metro City.
Somewhere. Yes, Metro City.
And again, what Eric said, this does take place in the Street Fighter universe because it was once supposed to be claimed as Street Fighter 89,
mm-hmm.
which was supposed to be the sequel to the original Street Fighter. Yeah, so he's the mayor, head honcho of this big gang or whatever, was creating all the crimes. Was like, oh, well, we kidnapped your daughter. Basically, like, you get her back if you let us do whatever we want to do. And you had three characters. You had Cody, you had Guy, and you had Hagar.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, Street Fighter universe, Cody and Guy are in Street Fighter.
Are they?
Guy is in Street Fighter Alpha 3 and Alpha 2.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even the original Alpha. I didn't play the original Alpha. I only played 2 and 3. Or Street Fighter 0 for all those that played the Japan ports. Well, nephew's a burfing again. Quit burfing.
Hold on. One moment.
Well, anyway, I'll keep going. He's going to go check on the nephews. So then the other thing was that Cody came around. I think it was Street Fighter 4, if I'm not mistaken. He was definitely a character from Street Fighter 4. I know he is in Street Fighter 5 as well. So just kind of give you a synopsis on how it's integrated in the Street Fighter universe. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the most part with Final Fight 1. Now, I know it was on arcades at some point first. I believe if I remember correctly, it was like I'd have to ask him. Oh, here he is. So when was Final Fight in arcade? Was it 91?
Sorry. 89.
I was going to say 89. I was like, oh, I think that might be too far off. But yeah, a couple other things. Poison, who is also in Street Fighter. I believe Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 3 is the character Hugo.
Mm-hmm.
Hugo is also in Street Fighter 3. Poison was the female character with the whip that you saw in Final Fight. Now, Poison was very controversial because at the time, which is kind of this. Okay, so this is kind of crazy. This is my thought, along with the facts of what it is.
Yeah.
So, Final Fight comes out 89,
Yeah.
90, 91, 92. Capcom didn't want to depict any. What's the word?
What is it? Violence?
No,
Or
no, I wouldn't say violence. They didn't want
gore?
to depict. No, not gore. They didn't want to depict protagonists
okay.
as men who beat up on women.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But years coming from 1940s, 1930s, like
Yeah.
50s, 60s, like husbands were beating their women all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, I don't know where the concept is.
But yet they had you beat up women in the game. So
Right.
it's
Right.
weird.
So here's the deal. Poison, considered in gender politics, was considered a transgender woman
Mm-hmm.
or however.
Okay, so that's how they
were
just
able to get past the loophole. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the lore is that Poison is post-op transgender. And in Japan, Poison just sticks it between their legs,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it, to make themselves look like a woman.
Right.
I mean, however, but my thing to add to that is Poison is also in Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5, but again, she is also Street Fighter 3 as the manager for Hugo, because Hugo is in Street Fighter 3. Hugo is also in Street Fighter 4. Is Hugo in Street Fighter 5? I don't remember. Possibly. It's been a while since I played Street Fighter 5. Or what a lot of people like to call it Trash Fighter 5.
Why do they call it Trash Fighter?
I don't know, but I mean, when it first came out, it was not a very good launch.
Okay.
You didn't have a campaign. You could only do versus, and that was it. There was no arcade. There was no arcade mode.
Strange.
And then the online didn't come out until later on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you just had a versus mode. You can do training, and that was it.
So we're looking at towards 2000s or shortly after?
No, Street Fighter 5 came out in 2016.
2016 and no online? Really?
Mm-hmm. At the start, did not have online.
I wonder if they were
no arcade.
trying to... I wonder what they were doing.
What ended up... this is my theory. What ended up happening was they ran out of time.
Okay.
Because they wanted to make this game great.
Yeah.
After a while, with all the patches and everything, it is a good game now.
Which is at first.
But everybody after, the first few months, maybe the first year of it being out, everyone was so jaded by that. So you don't really like Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 is kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the series.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I believe Hugo then. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, who
Chat.
asked me?
put down in the comments, please. Let me know. Because I'm stupid right now. Let's see, who else? Who else was in Gamora. So if you remember the first one, it was that level where it was like kind of like, maybe it was the wrestling one. I'm not sure. It was the wrestling level. It was when you had to fight one of the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he had like a samurai head. Gamora, he's in Street Fighter Alpha as well. So,
I wonder how often the characters cross.
I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Only 4 and 5 is what I know, and 3 have the cross of characters so far. Street Fighter 2 did not.
Okay.
The original Street Fighter did not. So yeah, just those iterations. And Alpha, of course.
All right, so we're moving right along. We're going to make our way to Final Fight 2, another game that's developed and published by Capcom, released on the Super Famicom and, of course, the Super Nintendo. It did later come to the Wii Virtual Console. It became available in Japan on May 22nd of 1993 and became available in the States on August 15th of 1993. And this game is similar to the first installment. In addition to the single-player mode, we get a co-op mode and the ability to choose between 3 characters. We get Hagar.
Excuse me.
You okay there, sir?
Yep. Yeah, I'm good.
His fighting style is similar to, professional wrestling. Maki, who is a female ninjutsu master, and Carlos, who is a martial artist that is from South America and has a Japanese descent. When he uses his special move, I guess he has a sword. You get to enjoy 6 stages in this game. And the plot of this game has Mike Hagar, who is the mayor of Metro City, and he has his BFFs Cody and Guy. They have returned to having a normal life. Cody does end up going on vacation with his girlfriend at the time. Guy then leaves to go on a training mission. While all this is going on, the remaining members of the Mad Gear gang have regrouped with the help of a new leader named Ratu, I believe it is. Retue. Ratu.
Retue?
Retu. Ratu.
We'll just go with that.
And his first order of business is kidnapping Guy's fiance, Rina, while they are in Japan, and kidnapping his father as well. And I guess he is Guy's former sensei,
Genryusai.
Genryusai.
There you go. So it looks like, is that Maki's like relative? Because Maki has...
Yes.
Maki has that same last name.
Yes. Let's see. Rina's younger sister, Maki, Genryusai, reaches out to Hagar to make him aware of the current situation. Hagar, Carlos, and Maki jump into action to take on the newly formed Mad Gear gang and Ritu, I believe his name is. So, you go through the game, Ritu's defeated, he's rescued, and then Guy writes a letter to all of his friends, thanking him for everything that they have done.
A letter?
Yeah.
A letter?
Wrote him a letter, said thank you.
I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Because if I'm out here Super Mario in my ass, killing mushrooms and shit, go ahead and save your fiance.
Right.
When your bitch ass was out doing whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
All we know is you might have been gallivanting your training mission. Come on now.
That was it, 2 years? Yeah, he was gone for a while.
He was gone for 2 years?
Let me double check.
He was gone for 2 years. Hold up. Hold up.
It just says he went on a training mission.
Okay. So it didn't say that. But still, he's gone.
I was getting mixed up with the Double Dragon episode.
Yeah, well, he's gone still. And then he's like, they saved my fiance. Let me write them a letter. like what?
I mean, what was it, Super Nintendo? I mean, I guess they could have made something better than that.
I mean, you could have just came back home and like, oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like a heartfelt thank you. Maybe some tears. Maybe a few $50 here and there,
But here's the letter.
Here's a letter. I'm not done with my training yet. But this should be enough.
Yes. But yeah, that was Final Fight 2. I did not get the opportunity to play that one. Or Final Fight 3.
I played Final Fight 3. I don't remember it too much, but I liked it better. The combo system, if I remember correctly, the combo system in it was a bit smoother.
A bit smoother? Okay.
Yeah, a bit smoother.
So
I believe Guy was in this one. I guess he was the one I picked most.
Big one? Okay. Yes. So, another game developed and published by Capcom, released on the Super Nintendo on Japan of December 22nd of 1995, and in the States of January of 96. Hagar and Guy make a return. We do get 2 new characters named Lucia and Dean. Now, the plot of this installment has our protagonists taking on the new gang named Skull Cross Gang. New to the game, of course. Get new moves, dashing, jump attacks.
Yeah.
You can grab or grapple enemies from behind and throw the enemy. Yes. We always love that in video games. We get 6 stages to go, traverse through, and of course a boss at each stage. But with this one, we get branching paths. And you get multiple endings throughout this game. So depending on which character you use, which route you take, depends on, the difficulty in the stage, will depend on which ending that you get. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting for branching paths. I always enjoyed that.
Yeah. These were games that were really good void fillers in the meantime. But at the same time, these were games to build up Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
The Street Fighter was the baby.
So do you think they would use other games to test things that people want? Okay.
I think so. Because, it's all set in the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice that Street Fighter 3, that's not Street Fighter 3, Jesus Christ.
I kind of stopped playing after 2. So like Street Fighter, I'm in
Final Fight 3.
Oh, okay.
You know, as Final Fight 3 came out with all those features for movement and all the rest of that good stuff.
Yeah.
That was the same thing that was implemented in Street Fighter.
Okay.
So, yeah, definitely. They definitely used Final Fight for things like that, especially after the third one or during the third one. But the first and second, again, and third, they were just all kind of void fillers for Street Fighter.
Hold people over until they get their main game out to everyone.
Yeah, for the most part. Oh, God, he's burping again. He's burping. I don't know what he's burping for, but he's burping.
You heard something.
Yeah, well, probably them birds out there or something.
Chirp, chirp.
All right. Now we did Final Fight.
So Final Fight is done. Now we're moving to your least favorite games. We're going to finish up Battletoads here.
Oh, God damn.
So this one was on the Game Boy, released in November of 91. It's a spinoff of the original NES Battletoads game. Though it has a different storyline and levels, the game focuses on the three Battletoads, Rash, Zitz, and Pimple. I don't know, still can't get over those names. But in the Game Boy version, the player controls Rash, who must rescue his kidnapped allies and Princess Angelica from the clutches of the Dark Queen. The plot begins with the Dark Queen abducting Pimple and Princess Angelica while they're out cruising in a spacecraft, and Zitz and Rash set out to rescue them, but Zitz is also captured during the mission, leaving Rash alone to defeat the Dark Queen and save his comrades.
So, backing up just a little bit, the arcade version of Battletoads is insane because I did not know. I took a look back, and also my boss mentioned this to me too. He goes, "Did you know in the arcade version of Battletoads, the Battletoads, if you grapple them, they're grabbing their nuts?"
I never noticed that.
I never noticed that either until I looked back and I was like, "Oh my God, they are!"
Little things these developers are game designers sneak.
Yeah, what are we, Disney?
Oh my gosh.
What's going on here?
So back to Rash embarks on a dangerous journey across multiple levels, battling through hordes of enemies, mutant creatures, and various traps set by the Dark Queen's forces. The levels feature various environments such as underground caves, forests, and mechanical zones, each filled with platforming challenges and tough bosses. Throughout the game, Rash fights against some of the Dark Queen's strongest minions, including General Slaughter. What a name. Couldn't be any more generic, I guess.
Right.
And other monstrous creatures. Each boss battle tests the player's skills in combat and timing as Rash punches, kicks, and uses his Toad-based moves to progress. And in the final stage, Rash confronts the Dark Queen in a challenging showdown. After defeating her, Rash rescues his fellow Battletoads and Princess Angelica, thwarting the Dark Queen's evil plans once again.
You know what? These toads need to go somewhere.
Where do they need to go?
Because these games were impossible. It's like trying to do the carpet ride on Aladdin on Super Nintendo.
Oh my gosh.
Or even playing Lion King for any system.
I don't think I ever did beat Lion King without using codes. Probably the same with Aladdin.
Yeah, well, I cheated. I just never did. I just never finished it.
God, it's crazy to think back.
How hard games were, yeah.
Yes.
How hard they were and you know what, they were innovative though. They had some type of, I wouldn't say flair because they weren't fancy, but they had meaning behind these games. They took time to make them. I mean,
hopefully they took time.
I mean, well, not the shitty ones.
Yeah.
It took not like what Sega did, but they took time to make them. And games nowadays, man, it hurts my soul.
It's like, what are we doing here, guys?
You know, at the end of this, we need to talk about something. We got to talk about the industry. We got to talk about and see what we think's going to happen. But let's continue.
Okay. All right. So now we're on to, I guess, Battletoads Arcade, Super Battletoads, developed by Rare and published by our favorite, Electronic Arts.
And they were good for a time.
Yes, they were. Released in the arcades in 94. This game did make its way to console in 2015 for the Xbox One. Battletoads Arcade, also known as Super Battletoads, is an arcade beat-em-up featuring our heroes again, Rash, Zitz, and Pimple. in a wild, action-packed adventure. The plot is straightforward as the Battletoads embark on a mission to defeat their arch enemy, the Dark Queen. I don't know. I feel
What is this thing? What is this queen? Is it like a bee?
they just keep. Just someone dressed up.
I'm gonna look
Wait,
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up right now.
Dressed up in, I don't know, not. I don't say revealing clothing.
Queen from Battletoads.
I guess you can say latex clothing.
But it's a whole ass human.
Yeah.
It is a whole ass human.
But they always battle on the next episode.
Wait a minute. She was in Double Dragons too?
Yeah, they did the crossover game.
Motherfucker. I forgot about that. This is a whole ass human fighting toads. Why is she losing? Why is she losing?
I don't know. I don't know. But every time she always comes back for more.
I mean, I guess, but jeez.
So the game begins with the Battletoads being called into action by their professor or mentor, Professor T-Bird. Of course, the Dark Queen is causing chaos across the galaxy with her army of mutants and robots, and the Battletoads must stop her. Unlike previous games, all 3 Battletoads are available from the start. The player can choose their favorite character to battle through the game, the various stages. The story takes the Battletoads. The story takes place through several
you be doing.
dangerous locations. So you have like Ragnarok's world, a space freighter, then a snowy wasteland. Each level features brutal combat with the Toads using their signature over-the-top moves, like transforming their fists into hammers or booting enemies with their oversized feet. They face off against some of the Dark Queen's toughest minions, including returning foes like Big, Blag, and General Slaughter. Once again,
General Slaughter.
The climactic battle occurs in the Dark Queen's lair, where the Toads confront the villainous queen herself. Of course, after a fierce final battle, they defeat her and foil her plans once again.
Oh, this is so cliche. Is she dead yet or what?
No, they never die. They always come back to life. They just run off and live to fight another day.
They didn't do their job. And you put the foot on the throat and you keep it there. That's my motto.
That's it. Just leave it there.
All right.
So then,
what else did Dark Queen do?
They tried to reboot the series in 2020, bring it to I guess recent consoles. This time it was developed by Delilah Studios and published by Xbox Game Studios. It was released on Windows and Xbox One on August 20th of 2020. This is a reboot of the classic franchise, bringing back our 3 favorite Toads, I guess in a comedic and action-packed adventure.
Look, don't even say the names.
I wasn't going to say the names.
No, because I know you weren't, but this is why. This is why I don't want to say this. I'm sitting here thinking, like, do people think that's what Toads are? Like, they give you rashes, pimples, and zits
Possibly.
if they ever touch you?
Yeah. Like, I remember growing up, people would be like, oh, you touched a toad, or a toad peed on you and you get a wart or something like that.
Really?
So that's what I heard growing up. Things like that.
Oh, weird. Okay. All right. Well, I guess rash, zits, and
Pimple.
Zenitsu, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So the plot is filled with humor and self-aware meta jokes as the Battletoads try to reclaim their former glory after being forgotten for decades.
This is truth. No, they haven't been forgotten. People still talk about these assholes today, saying, "Oh, these games are so hard." Yes, they are. Like,
right?
They've been forgotten. Whoever made the slogan, let's figure out who made this slogan, because they should be slapped. There is no way that people want to relive these nightmares one more time. No way.
It is.
No way.
Every chance they get.
Yeah.
One less game that they have to, new game they have to recreate. They just rehash old stuff.
I guess.
So the story begins with our Toads living in obscurity, working mundane jobs and unaware that they've been trapped in a simulator for 26 years.
Like, come on, dude. Yeah, they ran out of ideas. They ran out of ideas.
Yes. Rash, still delusional about the Battletoads' fame, is eager to get back into the spotlight, while Zitz is more level-headed and Pimple has embraced a calmer, non-violent lifestyle. It sounds like I've heard this movie before.
Ninja Turtles?
Something like that. But, getting the band back together. There's always one who practiced nonviolence, one who was just, I guess, out there. But.
Hey, my brother, don't be doing that to me. All right? Now, 3 years ago, I'd have whooped your ass.
Yeah.
But now, I'm a Christian. And I'll tell you one thing. If what for and who, what, and why, then who did it and what did where. That's all I gotta say. All right? How many people, if you said that to somebody, how many people would actually be like, what?
I'm sure everyone that you encounter.
Yes.
Like, huh?
And then don't want to fight anymore. Yes.
All right, I'm done.
It's like, well, this guy's an idiot. Like, what is he talking about? I'm not going to fight an idiot. And if I lose to an idiot, oh my God.
Yeah.
Nope. We're not going to do it.
Once they realize they've been forgotten by the world, the Toads escape the simulation and decide to relive their reputation as heroes. To restore their legacy, the Battletoads set off on a new adventure, battling a variety of enemies and facing absurd challenges. Their goal? To find and defeat their old enemies, the Dark Queen. So they went looking for a fight.
No, they did?
They believe is their greatest foe.
So them boys just woke up and just chose violence one day.
They did.
It's like, we're gonna go find her. Forget this. It's been like 20-some years. I haven't heard from her. We're gonna go find her and we're gonna give her some fists of justice. Get the hell out of here with this. You know what that's called? Stalking and assault. That's what that's called. That's what that's called.
So I recently picked up The Last Dragon. Barry Gordon's The Last Dragon. With Show Enough. Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Leroy? What is this? What are you talking about?
What? You never? Oh, man.
The Last Dragon?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah.
With Bruce Lee?
No, not Bruce Lee. It's like a spinoff.
Not
a spinoff, but
Bruce Leroy?
It's like, I don't say a parody, but
it's something. It's something.
Show Enough. Who's the master?
You know what? It might have been something I seen, but I don't remember. You'd have to show it to me.
I'll show it to you. I have the movie.
Bruce Leroy.
And you can have. Oh my God. You haven't seen this?
Bruce Leroy?
Yes.
Leroy Jenkins. I still can't get this cough away from me. Bruce Leroy. Yes. Oh my Lord. Who thought of this?
Might have to cut this out, but depending on copyright nonsense, but
copyright nonsense. I mean, just show me the picture or something like that. I mean, Bruce Leroy. Oh, and I don't think I've ever seen that. That looks ridiculous.
I'll give you my account. You can sign in and watch the movie.
Okay, I definitely watch it because that looks good. That looks like it's right up my alley.
It's hilarious.
Bruce Leroy. So why did I gotta use Leroy?
Well, they wanted like a black adaptation for it.
I mean, they could have said Requise. They could have said Bruce Marcus, but Bruce Leroy.
Yeah.
That's like some old black man going up to a young lady and be like, "My name's Roy, but you can call me Leroy."
Like that meme.
Let me get $5 from you.
Oh my God. All right, so as we
and got two missing front teeth. Let me get $5, girl. My name's Leroy.
Oh my God. Okay. So the Toads do track down the evil queen. They discover that the Dark Queen has also fallen into obscurity and is no longer a threat.
Oh, this doesn't sound good. This sounds like depression.
I finally given up.
Yeah.
In a surprising turn of events, the Battletoads and the Dark Queen team up
Oh, wow.
to face a new, much more powerful enemy.
Who was it? Andros?
The Topians.
Who?
The Topians.
No, did I say Topians? That's it.
Topians. They are a galactic ruling species who have been controlling the universe and stiffing the fame of others. What?
Stiffing the fame of others?
Yeah.
Who made this game? Who made this game?
Where was it? Delala Studios.
Okay.
An
no
Xbox game studio.
No wonder. Because this writing already is horrendous. This is god awful.
So they pose a real threat as they plan to impose their control over everything, wiping out any remnants of the Toad's legacy or the Dark Queen's villainy. The story unfolds across a variety of levels and genres, mixing beat-em-up combat with platforming, puzzle solving, and even space shooter sequences. The game also dives into the personal struggles of each Toad, with Pimple's journey toward balancing his peaceful nature with his need to fight, and Rash's obsession with fame and self-image. Of course, in the end, the Battletoads and the Dark Queen work together to defeat the evil Topians and restore their own place in the universe.
They'll be mad as shit playing this game. They'll be mad as fuck. Like, what?
Yeah,
they ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
They didn't know what to do with this.
Just besides, they're older now. They have adult money, so they'll enjoy it. We'll just push out whatever.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I want to talk about later on. Oh,
but yeah, that's the Battletoads in a nutshell.
Yeah. And we got Streets of Rage next.
Oh yes.
Now, Streets of Rage is one that I played very little of.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know too much about it. I just know there's a black man on skates that'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Do some ATL type shit. That's it. That's all I got.
That's good. All right. So Streets of Rage, known as Bare Knuckle in Japan, developed and published by Sega.
Bare Knuckle.
Released on the Mega Drive Genesis in Japan on August 2nd of 91 and in the States September 18th of 91. This game did make its way to the Sega Game Gear in 92.
I'm sorry, hold on. You know what that reminded me of?
What's that?
You watch South Park, right? You know Jimmy? He's like,
Timmy! Tripping over my words here.
We're gonna be trying to play some Streets of some Streets of Rage. Okay, just so you know, I'm not making fun of anyone that has any impediments. I'm just making fun of my brother. That's all.
Making fun of them. Cancel them. They're done.
Cancel these black bastards, please. You know what? Cancel South Park, and you can't cancel it. You can't cancel South Park. You just can't.
Can you believe they've been trying that? Or at least the media says they've been trying, but who knows? Because it's entertainment anyway.
You just can't look.
And it's reflective of society.
Yeah, right. Like, you can't cancel something that's
truth.
fact.
Yeah.
You can't. Like, what? Like, people cannot get mad at this show. I mean, look, if you get offended, that's one thing. You have every right to feel angry, but you choose to feel angry.
Right.
You choose to feel offended. But if you've seen all the other episodes that show has put out, everyone has been made fun of to some degree or another. So you can't cancel them. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. I think that I'm glad that they're not. I'm really glad they're not doing that.
All right. So the game did make its way to Game Gear. Adam is removed from the Game Gear version. Only 5 rounds are in the game. You can play 2 players with use of a cable link. The knee smash grapple move is removed. This is all the Game Gear version stuff that was taken out.
Oh.
But for like the console versions, everyone's all in the game.
You must have saw my face. I was like, what the fuck you talking about, brother?
Sorry.
It's like, huh?
My apologies. But yeah, the Game Gear, they removed some items. And the game also made its way to the 3DS in 2013.
We're on the same game, Streets of Rage, right?
Yeah.
Which one is this?
The first one.
It was on the 3DS?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah. Makes sense.
So, it's a classic beat 'em up. The plot centers around a group of ex-police officers who take to the streets to fight against a powerful crime syndicate led by a notorious, can't talk. The plot centers around a group of ex-police officers who take to the streets to fight against a powerful crime syndicate led by a mysterious crime lord known as Mr. X, who has taken control of the city.
Oh, yeah?
And this city was once a peaceful place, has fallen into chaos due to the crime syndicate's influence. What a surprise.
Yeah, right?
The police force has been corrupted or rendered powerless by Mr. X's control over the city officials, making it impossible for law enforcement to stop the growing violence and corruption. And corruption.
It's corruption, people. Corruption. He said corruption. He said corruption.
In response, 3 brave and determined former cops, Axel Stone, Blaze Fielding, and Adam Hunter, decide to take matters into their own hands. Quitting the force, they use their martial arts skills to fight through the streets and attempt to defeat Mr. X and restore peace to the city.
What's the name of the city?
Street. So they call it a fictional American metropolis of Wood Oak City.
Wood Oak City.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what? Maybe I'm just a negative Nancy, but what is going on with these games?
I mean, what? Early 90s, they want to use the least...
I guess the least amount of things that are trademarked or
just some
proper
generic
places.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no one can come after them. And that's why I think some games are the way they are now, because everyone's like, one company has this naming right, another company will have the rights to the characters, and I think it's just all over the place, and everyone's scared to get sued, or maybe it's just a big scheme for everyone. I don't know.
It is kind of like with music.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you play this song, you owe me 50 cents.
Yes.
And then you owe 25 cents to this person, another 25 cents to that person, and $1 million to the other person. Like, what's not to give him any more publicity, but Diddy, Missing You or whatever that song is he did for Big Papa.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie, he has to pay Sting $2,000 a day.
Oh my gosh.
Because he used his riff and everything like that, his music, and didn't even talk with him about it. And then Sting was like, oh, hell no, you don't.
Right.
He has to pay him $2,000 a day.
Jesus. I mean, I don't know.
Let's do the math on that real quick. Hold on. I know we're talking about video games, but we need this. $2,000 times 365. Do you want to know how much this is? This is over $700,000.
I mean, probably for him dropping a bucket, but yeah, still, it's a lot to throw out there.
$700,000
just to one person, and who knows?
And that song came out when? In
mid 90s,
95, 96,
96. Yeah.
So 96 is now 2006, 10 years. 2016 is 20. So it'd be 30 years in 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 28. Let's times that by 28. What are we doing wrong? What are we doing wrong? Diddy had to pay Sting $20.44 million.
Wow.
In the last 28 years for that song.
But then we have to factor, I guess, how much did he getting paid for the song?
Well, I mean, I don't hear the song being played a lot anywhere.
True.
I mean, unless I'm pretty sure people are playing it on streaming platforms and stuff like that. So there you go there. But who? Because I don't know who. As much as I like Biggie, I don't know who's made that, listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last person that told me they listened to that song. Oh yeah, I listened to that song the other day. Get the fuck out of here. No, you didn't. No, you did not.
Uh,
So, but yeah. Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program.
So the trio battles their way through hordes of criminals and henchmen across various city locations, including city streets, alleys, beaches, and even aboard a ship. Along the way, they encounter dangerous bosses at the end of each level, such as thugs, martial artists, and even corrupt police officials working for Mr. X.
Yeah, well, Mr. X can go somewhere else.
The final confrontation takes place at Mr. X's headquarters. This is a high-tech skyscraper filled with traps and more of his loyal henchmen. After battling through his defenses, the heroes finally confront Mr. X himself in a final showdown. Depending on the player's action, the game can have different endings. And the good ending, if the player chooses to reject Mr. X's offer to join his syndicate, they defeat him and successfully restore peace to the city. And the bad ending, which is in 2-player mode only, if one player accepts Mr. X's offer and the other declines, they must fight each other. The player who accepts becomes Mr. X's new right hand, while the other is betrayed. Regardless of the ending, Streets of Rage became known for its intense action, cooperative gameplay, and memorable music, which helped it become a fan favorite and the start of a beloved series.
Here you go.
What we got?
I don't know. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really play too much of the Streets of Rage, so I didn't really have too much for it. I don't have too much for it.
So we're moving right along. Streets of Rage 2, developed and published by Sega, released on the Mega Drive and the Genesis.
You all check that episode out, by the way.
Which one are we talking about?
Sega Genesis.
Yes.
Or the Sega Dreamcast and Sega Saturn.
Yes. Released on the Mega Drive, Genesis in North America, December 15th of 92, and in Japan on January 14th of 93. It did make its way to the Game Gear in the States of August 93, and Japan in July of 94. It is a direct sequel to the original and picks up 1 year after the events of the first game. After the fall of the crime syndicate and the defeat of Mr. X, the city has enjoyed a brief period of peace, thanks to the heroic efforts of former police officers Axel Stone, Blaze Fielding, and Adam Hunter. However, the peace doesn't last long. Mr. X, who is believed to be defeated, returns to reclaim control of the city with a rebuilt and more powerful version of his syndicate. His first move is to kidnap Adam Hunter in retaliation for his role in the syndicate's downfall. With Adam held captive, Mr. X's criminal empire once again spreads its influence across the city, plunging it into chaos. In response, Axel and Blaze team up with 2 new allies to rescue Adam and take down Mr. X once again. So I'm curious if this game's kind of playing off of the final fight, because we get a Max Thunder, who is a professional wrestler. He's Axel's closest friend. And we get Eddie Skate Hunter, and it's Adam's younger brother, who is eager to save his sibling and fight back against the syndicate with his quick speed and acrobatic moves.
This is Rollerblade Man. This has to be Rollerblade Man.
Eddie Skate Hunter. Yes, that's
Skate
Rollerblade
Hunter. Yep.
In this corner, Eddie Skate Hunter. Yeah, that's him. Together, the new team of 4 heroes set out on a mission to free Adam and destroy the syndicate for good. The heroes battle their way through various crime-infested areas of the city, including back alleys, amusement park, and an underground arena, a shipyard, all while facing waves of thugs, martial artists, and powerful bosses. As they progress through the levels, the group encounters Mr. X's lieutenants, each stronger than the last. The notable bosses include Jet, such a great name.
Mm-hmm.
He was a jetpack-wearing enemy with devastating aerial attacks. I guess Barbin or Bourbon.
Barbin?
Yeah.
Spell it.
B-A-R-B-O-N.
Oh, Barbin.
He was a bar owner for Deadly Punches, and R. Bear, a massive, powerful brawler. and the underground arena. The final stage takes place in Mr. X's newly established headquarters, located on a remote island. After fighting through his elite guards and powerful minions, the team confronts Mr. X in a climactic showdown. He is armed with a machine gun and surrounded by his toughest bodyguards. And after a difficult battle, the heroes finally defeat Mr. X, freeing Adam and putting an end to the crime syndicate once again.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Yeah, the writing is so great.
And 3, developed and published by Sony. Sorry.
By Sony, huh?
No, by Sega.
Sony.
Released in Japan in March of 94 and in the States of July of 94. So for the third one, we get Axel, Blaze, and Adam back. They face a new threat to the city. The game opens with a new crime wave hitting the city, fueled by a mysterious and powerful criminal organization called the Syndicate, which is run by a shadow figure known as Mr. X. This time, Mr. X has not only returned, but also allied himself with a new villain, the Y Syndicate, which is a more ruthless group than before. Their aim is to control the city through fear and violence. In response to the rising threat, Axel, Blaze, and Adam once again team up to take down Mr. X and his new organization, and the heroes are joined by new 2 playable characters, Shiva and Dr. Zan. As they battle through the city, the heroes face a variety of foes, including new enemies and returning ones, as well as numerous bosses. So we get multiple stages, each with a unique environment. Throughout their journey, the heroes uncover the truth behind the Y Syndicate and Mr. X's plans. They realize that Mr. X is using mind control technology to manipulate the city's residents, turning them into his minions. In the climactic battle, the heroes confront Mr. X in his high-tech headquarters, once again, in his high-rise.
Just like some King of Fighters type stuff.
King of Fighters, interesting.
Not King of Fighters, but Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury, okay. Why's that game sounds familiar?
It's a fighting game.
Okay,
I wonder. It's part of King of Fighters, along with Art of Fighting. Also a part of King of Fighters.
I don't know, it sounds familiar. I'm curious if I played it. Or if we played it.
It was
together.
also a movie, too.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see, in a climactic battle, the heroes confront Mr. X in his high-tech headquarters, where they must battle not only him, but also his powerful lieutenants and a massive robot designed for combat.
Oh, boy. Oh,
God. Final showdown tests your skills.
Random ass robot.
Out of nowhere. As they fight to stop his evil scheme once and for all. Depending on the player choices and performance through the game, Streets of Rage 3 has multiple endings, including a possible scenario where the player can choose to join Mr. X instead of defeating him, leading to a darker conclusion. Ultimately, after defeating Mr. X and thwarting his plans, Axel, Blaze, Adam, Shiva, and Dr. Zan bring back peace to the city. They did come out with 4. I forgot they did 4.
Yeah, well, we won't touch 4. I mean, I think that's
pretty much the same.
Yeah, I think it's so much later in the day.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll save that one. But yeah, that's part 2 of the beat 'em ups. Yeah. Streets of Rage, Final Fury.
Fatal Fury.
Final Fight. Oh my God.
Final Fit. God damn it.
Having a fit over here, getting my words out.
Yeah, it's all right. I can't get my words out either. I can't stop coughing. But we'll have a part 3 to come out with this, do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because they have so many games.
So many.
So now let's get to what I've been wanting to talk about.
Go ahead. Tell us what's on your mind.
So how long do you think before the gaming industry crashes super hard?
Well,
so we have new systems coming out within the next 2 years.
Yes.
New systems. I didn't mean to cut you off either. We got a new system coming out next year. Okay. So if you think about it, we have mobile gaming with the Steam Deck, ROG Ally, the Legion, Lenovo region. God, I can't talk now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got, think Logitech has a mobile thing too. You've got mobile gaming with your phones.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Switch 2 coming out next year. We've got the PS6 coming out in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have potentially another Xbox console.
I still think they're going to try the cloud gaming thing.
You think they're
PC
going to do
and
a
cloud
Stadia type
gaming.
thing?
Yes.
So they're already doing the PC cloud thing. The bad side already is that I have a huge 360 library I can't even use on PC because it won't allow that.
Well,
unless it came up with something I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I hope they'll figure something out.
I hope so too, because now I have to go and buy a whole new. Well, I can get it literally a Series S and call it a day, right? I'm not gonna. I don't think I would get a Series X because I'm not. I have a PC, so if I want any of the Xbox games, I can just put it on PC. Okay. I can download it on PC. But just to play my 360 and original Xbox games, I got to buy a whole new system.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, is it cloud gaming or what? I don't know, but you're leaving it so to where it's like you kind of pigeonhole to do certain things. But anyway, go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, that's what I feel like most of them are doing, but I don't think the gaming industry will crash like it did before. I think they kind of set themselves not to let that happen again. I just think we're going to get more periods of not so much staleness. Like when we get over these, it'll get better once we get over these remaster.
That's the other thing too. Holy shit! Seriously,
so
it's wasted resources. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, because I try not to look at it because it's all just nonsense to me. It's like why we keep, I guess, reinventing the wheel, but yeah, I'm still stuck on the remasters, remakes. When it's like we need to move forward.
Well, here's my thing, right? So remasters and remakes they're not bad if they're done right.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that there are some companies out right now that don't want to do game preservation.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo, i.e. Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo's been kind of pissing me off as of late because now they're trying to strike down emulation. And it's like, well, you're never really going to strike that down because people have archived it somewhere.
Right.
To where they're going to be able to get it to upload from anything, just about. So Nintendo is one company I know they're trying to do the whole online thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, they have the online apps and everything. But they're only putting a number of games on there that are specific to their sales or their popularity, right?
Yeah.
Like, well, Wave, I don't know if it's on there, but Wave Race 64, right? That was a good fucking game. I don't know if it's on there, but let's just say it's not.
Yeah, I never played it. I stayed away.
Well, how the hell are we supposed to play it at this point, right?
I mean, I guess you better drag on that old Nintendo 64.
Right. Now I got to go out and buy these games.
Find the cartridge somewhere, yeah.
But another one, Road Rash 64. That was a great game.
Yes.
That was a fun-ass game to be shocking people. And then they're like, oh, like this. And you kick them right into an oncoming vehicle.
Yes.
Oh, my God. How satisfying was that? You could think of whoever you hated that day, their face on that particular person.
Yeah.
And be like, yes, you know what? You deserved every bit of that. And then you're done with it, right?
Right. You are. Yeah.
You're done with it. But Road Rash 64, like, that's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's San Francisco Rush 2049. That's a great racing game.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are so many games on that system that's not on that library. And
I wonder why that is.
Because...
And I don't want to hear this licensing nonsense. That's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's probably part of it, but I think it's because a lot of these companies, they don't want to preserve the old games anymore.
And it's like most of these games had, the quote unquote cult following.
Yeah, I mean, you got your popular ones like Jet Force Gemini and Mario 64, and you remember Mystic Ninja?
Vaguely.
Mystical Ninja on N64?
Yeah.
I think that's on the Switch Online.
Okay.
That was that was a really like innovative game for that time as an RPG and as an open world game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there are so many other games out there that are like that as well, like Gauntlet. Gauntlet was a 4-player like hack and slash, basically.
Yeah.
I don't believe Gauntlet's on that. And that was a great game. That served a lot of memories. So, I don't know, with these remakes, or not remakes, but I guess this cloud gaming, so to speak, right? I feel that it's more of a bias because they're going to go with games that sold well, as opposed to niche games that maybe didn't sell well but were pretty good,
right?
Pretty outstanding for someone to remember it anyway.
Yeah. And also, you have the chance of, I always use the Xbox Game Pass as an example, chance to play something else that you may not normally play.
Right. But if the library serves that, though.
That's true.
The library, again, serves, I mean, there's a lot of popular games, a lot of genres that have popular games that we don't play. Like Mass Effect. Prime example, Mass Effect. I remember watching one of my buddies play it when I was in college, my first year, when I was playing college football. And all I remember was aliens like putting people on fucking pillars and like impaling them into and impaling the shit out of them. Yeah. And they're like hanging from the top of these pillars. And I was like, oh, this game's weird as shit. Weird as hell. But after watching him play it for a while, I was like, oh, this game looks pretty cool. Really good, right? Like Mass Effect, it's not a game that I would pick up and play, but it was very popular.
Right.
As opposed to going back to Road Rash 64.
Yeah.
Road Rash itself is a popular brand name, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people that played Road Rash 64 was like, oh, this is kind of boring, you know? Because
I can see that.
It's really nothing. There's not a lot of stuff going on in that game. It's very simple, but you want to know something? Simple is good sometimes. And to me, it brought great memories. It was a very good game to me, but that's not going to be on there because it's not popular. Racing is popular, but that game specifically is not.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm all for the Game Pass if you're somebody who pays it and tries out games and says to themselves, oh, I'm going to buy this because I want to buy it from the developer, not I want to pay Microsoft to play all these games. And I know Microsoft did already a payout to the companies that made these games, right?
Just one flat fee. Yeah.
Right. One flat fee. But, maybe what if that game has been downloaded more than that one flat fee they paid for? Because I'm sure they didn't pay a lot.
No.
I mean, significantly enough.
To have it on there.
Yeah. But not a lot because look at these companies downsizing, laying off. Like you have all these game companies laying off every single day, if not every day, every week. I don't know, man. I think we're in real big trouble.
I don't know. Like I said, I always bring up the suits coming in. I think we're at a point where you get this CEO comes in and say, hey, we're going to cut costs here. So we're going to downsize. And it always happens with a bunch of companies when they get a new CEO.
But every company's got a CEO, brother? That there's a new one that just came in all of a sudden?
Yeah, a lot of them come in. They want to show ways and cut costs. And
that's the other thing, too. What you cutting costs for? What are you cutting costs for?
So the balance sheet looks good.
But you got to spend X amount of dollars for your people to work. You got to spend X amount of dollars for the graphics or whatever stuff that goes into making a game, right? The computers, voice acting, if there's voices in it, specialists, things like that.
It's whatever their vision at the time, and they just go follow their plan. Some are successful.
Their plans suck.
Some are not.
Their plans suck. Let's look at prime example. Let's look at Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh my gosh.
And guess who made that? Just take a wild guess who made that one.
Your favorite Ubisoft.
Yeah, my favorite Ubisoft. Everyone that works there should be slapped right in the eyeball. Right in the eyeball. Because go ahead.
Well, I haven't seen much of it. Just the initial gameplay, I guess. But as far as I haven't got my hands on it, so.
Well, I haven't either, but I'm just using an example because that's what everyone's talking about right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I were to play it, I would probably have a different opinion because I like open world games, right? I do like a game with a good story, but if the gameplay is great, if that's all I care about. That's all I care about. If the gameplay is good and I can play this over and over, or I can go online and play this and enjoy myself, I don't care about the story. As much as I make fun of the stories sometimes, right? It's just funny to me.
Yeah.
But it's good to have a good story too. But if the gameplay is awesome, that's all I want. That's all I need. That's pretty much 90% of the people that play games.
Just looking for great gameplay, and I don't know about 90%. I mean, some people play the games for the story or the plot.
Who?
I don't know. Anyone. But yeah, you're right. Gameplay goes a long way as far as with the story. But yeah.
Okay, maybe it's a far-fetched number. Maybe not 90%. Having fun. But I would say a good majority of people would care about the gameplay more than the story.
Yeah, that's true.
And would I say you're weird? If you care about the story more than the gameplay? Slightly, but that's your prerogative. I'm not going to judge you for it. But how you're weird. Game's great. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then you give me your spiel, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I understand. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah. We're not in a good place. We're not in a good place. We're not in a good place at all. Especially just the industry itself. And then let's go to the people.
What people?
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? I'm talking about gamers in general. We're not very good people. We're not very good people at all. And I'm not saying like we get up and commit crimes. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that there are way too many people that complain, way too many people that bitch and moan. There's way too many people that are very toxic towards other people.
Yes.
Like, yo, if you're that good at the game, go somewhere with it, right? Like, do tournaments, make content, whatever it may be. Do something. Maybe if you're so like, you have such animosity towards people that aren't good at the game. I'll give you a prime example. There was a guy I was playing. Which game was it? It was 2K14. No, was it 2K4? It was one of the 2Ks on 360.
Yeah.
I think it was like maybe 2K12 or something like that. 2K12. Yeah, 2K12, 2K13. Right? 2K12. We're going to go with 12. And there was a guy, I was playing the game. I wasn't really good at the game at all. And I think I got introduced. I mean, we played the 2K sports back in the day, but I think the first one I got back into like heavily was 2K11.
Yeah.
And people say that's the best 2K11 there is, or the best 2K
game
out there.
Best one game. Yeah.
I mean, it was a pretty good game. But then 2K12, I remember I was playing. This asshole was just doing a spin layup with OJ Mayo every time down the court.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop it. There was nothing you could do. Like, you could go in front of him, hold the charge button.
Yeah.
Like, you can like do intense defense on him, and he would just say,
once
just
he got
drive
the
left.
animation.
Yep, drive left, spin layup. That's it. And I'm like, man, I can't stop this. Like, I've done everything. I've triple teamed, I've quadruple teamed this man, and spin layup every time.
Gosh.
And he because when someone's going to send you a message, they'll like pause the game.
Yeah.
Like, they'll take a while before they do something. He said, "Oh, you're really bad at the game." And
but they're doing this one move though.
Yeah, you've been doing this one move. I mean, it's effective. I'll give you that. It's effective. I'll give it to you. But you can't do anything else, right? But I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I mean, can you teach me some of your stuff?" Like, I'm trying to make friends. I'm trying to learn the game, right? I'm trying to be like, okay, yeah, you whoop my ass. I get it. I'll take my lumps, but teach me what you do. And he goes, well, you just need to stop playing with the Knicks. You're just bad.
Oh my God.
You're just bad. And I was like, all right. And I'd messaged this back. He didn't message me after this. And I was like, see, this is bum bitches like you talking like you are the shit at this when you really have nothing else going on for you in your life. You probably can't even play basketball yourself in real life. And if you do, you probably suck. And if you suck, I'm sorry. Like, that's just what you have to deal with. But don't come at me telling me I'm bad at the game when you don't want to teach me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not his responsibility. But how many times do someone talk shit to somebody and that person says, well, hey, teach me.
Right.
Because I genuinely wanted to learn how to play the game.
Right.
I didn't care about being shit talked because that's part of it. I mean, me and you have played sports. We've shit talked. We've got shit talk to each other, or we shit talked at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And then your response is that you're bad.
Right.
Like, that's toxic.
Yeah. It's like, well, help me out. Let's get this going.
Right. Like if we're a 2K community, let's do this. And then if you want a better foe to play against when we play against you, or when I play against you again, I'll be better. You'll have a tough time. You might win, but I will make it hard for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make it frustrating. But there's people like that. And we have that all over.
Everywhere. Yeah.
All over. For no reason.
Bad in Destiny community.
Oh God. You know what? That's just people. You know what? This isn't towards you or anybody else that's part of the family, but that's just people just not good at life. That's all that is. That's all that is. Like, I'm all for some shit talk.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm all for it because I'll shit talk you back, right? But for you to just be an absolute fucking dick
for no reason,
over something that could literally go away overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure I encountered that multiple times.
I mean, I do all the time. Like, I can go. Oh, just the other when EA Sports 2K25, when EA Sports College Football 25 came out.
Yeah,
remember I was playing as Florida State. I think the season had already started. We lost to Georgia Tech, so we were already in the outs already. People were already doubting us, but I'm like, I'm picking Florida State regardless. That's my team, right? Along with two others, but that's my team. And I go in there, I lose my first game. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Go in there, I wasn't too bad, lose my second game. I lost by like 3 points. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take a break. I'll come back to it. Go into my third game. I win that one, win my fourth, win my fifth. So I'm 3-2. I'm getting ready to get to the end of the rookie road to glory.
Okay, I was going to say, do they still call it Road to Glory?
No, there's Road to Glory and there's Road to the Playoff. That's what I'm doing. Road to the Playoff. So with that, you just play other people online, and then you advance during that season. So it was. I played a whole day of it because I was sick when it came out, and there was a guy that came in. Right, I was playing him. He was Ohio State, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, I didn't have my mic on, but he had his mic on. He goes, only way you'll win is if you throw the ball.
What?
Thinking like, okay, like he's probably going to have me throw the ball.
Game off with that.
Yeah. Okay. It was like before the coin toss. This motherfucker was bold as hell. So I was like, okay, so you want to go ahead and talk shit. The game hadn't even started yet. You have Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
You're a top 5. I'm at the brink of top 10.
That's right. They did start the season in the top 10.
And funny enough, sidetrack. Funny enough, you remember when everyone was saying, "Oh, how come they lost to Georgia Tech?" And they're still number 10. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Did you hear anyone say anything like that?
No.
Oh, I've heard a lot of people say that. You want to know why? Because we got snubbed last year, you motherfuckers. I don't want to hear it. I didn't know a specific player had to be on the team in order for us to have favor to be in the college football playoff. When did that rule come about? You let me know. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I'm so upset now. I'm so upset. But anyway, so that's what this guy said. I'm like, all right, whatever. So, I mean, I got my tactic from you. You established a run.
Mm-hmm.
Run the ball. Okay, I'm getting 4 or 5 yards here and there. I get stopped. Okay, punt, this, that, and the third. And I didn't really throw the ball because he kind of psyched me out a little bit. And I was like, man, I don't want to really throw the ball because I've been throwing picks.
Yeah.
Like 3-4 picks a game.
I was getting nervous in those Madden college football games. What do you mean he picked the ball?
Yeah, right. He was nowhere near it. Or how do you know the ball was coming? He didn't turn his head around.
How is the defender already going where the receiver's supposed to go?
Read and react defense. Like, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Like, this is, get out of here. So, I scored a couple of times. He scored a couple of times. It was 21-14.
Mm-hmm.
I was up. He gets the ball back early in the fourth, runs the clock out, scores. So I have about like 15 seconds.
Oh
right?
my gosh. I go at like 80 yards, I guess.
No, Yeah, it was about it. No, about because I had a good kickoff return,
Okay.
so I got it about the 35, 37 on my side.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I hit him on this before. I'm going to hit him on it again. So I did a play action read, and my X was wide open. Like
Yeah.
I saw him at the line of scrimmage, beat him. I said, game, set, match. Threw that bitch. I'm talking like it was like I was there at the game. I saw this, how it was thrown. Threw it. Caught the ball. I had two guys chasing me. I'm like, please don't tackle me. Please don't tackle. Because I had another 15 yards of running.
Go. Yeah.
And I scored and won the game. And you know what I said to him? I was like, hey, thanks for the suggestion to throw the ball. I won the game. Thank you.
That's funny.
So, Nick, just shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, at least talk to me nice first before you start talking shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? like, hey, let's have a good game.
Yeah.
But fuck you. You know, like, I'm cool with that. Just these people that are just elitists that think that they're so good at one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can be good at that one thing and still not gain anything out of it. Maybe a little satisfaction of yourself and that you're good.
Someone. Yeah.
Right. I get that. But what does that apply to you in your life? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Unless you're doing tournaments and you're winning money, then talk your shit. I'm all for it. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna say shit. You do you. You do you, right? But just these games. Oh, I give another example. You know, Sparking Zero just came out. Dragon Ball Park Sparking Zero.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know about that, if anyone hasn't played the Budokai Tenkaichi games back in the day, that's what basically this is.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, this was.
Because Brian picked it up.
Oh, it's a great game. It feels exactly like it.
Mm-hmm.
The first game I've played in a long time that feels like a game that was made 17 years ago. Crazy. Plays the same exact way. Now, I know when the new characters come out, the game's going to be completely different.
Right.
But shout out to Lotus Asakura. He's a huge Dragon Ball head. He's also on YouTube as well. So y'all give him a check out, please. This is not plug that I'm getting paid for, that we're getting paid for. It's just, you know, we like to go ahead and support some of the people we actually watch too, you know? So, and use some of their factual stuff. And this is something I'm bringing from him, is that this game, Sparking Zero, especially the Tenkaichi Budokai series from 1, 2, and 3, there's a lot of hidden gameplay mechanics that the game doesn't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of them. And I found out some of them when I played Tenkaichi 3 back in 2014. Remind you, this game, when I was playing it then, this game, it came out 7 years prior.
Okay.
2007.
Yeah.
And I'm still finding out things about the game. I found that you can create characters.
Really?
You can create characters. Now, it's not like intuitive, like, you know, oh yeah, make me a black Goku or something.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not anything like that. But you can take moves and you can switch them around from different characters of the same character, right? Because there's different ones. You had Goku early, Goku mid, Goku end. So Goku early was like the Saiyan saga. Goku mid was like the Namek saga, Android Cell saga, and the end was Buu saga. So you had all three variations of Goku who had different moves. Now you could take Goku end and take some of the Goku mid moves and put it on that character.
Okay.
So you had and then you had character slots. So you had maybe Goku N2.
Fresh way to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. And then you could add like Patara earrings. You can add like all these accessories, like plus 10 power. So or like so it's plus 10 on your melee attributes, or plus 5 super key, or whatever it may be. Like you could do that. I didn't know that. This was 7 years after the game was out, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is 17 years later.
I thought it was amazing when you find something out or figure something out like that.
Right. And this is 17 years later from Budokai Tenkaichi 3 to this game. And then there's people, you know, on Twitter and whatnot, like whatever other social medias, posting like just tidbits, like tips and tricks on how to do something, right? Or little videos like, oh, yeah, this is how you do it. And then you got people in the comments saying, I been knew how to do that. How come you didn't? Like, what?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, you would think they would be, oh man, that's awesome. Or, you know, thanks for sharing. Or
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like
don't know.
you get these little, if it was a buddy of yours or something like that, you can give them a little jab, like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I already knew that. Where you
Yeah.
been, But someone who's you don't know,
Right. And they could be new to the game.
yeah, they could, and I guarantee you a large percentage of the population now is very new to the game,
Mm-hmm.
very new, because again, when I was 17, 2007, I was 18. Wait, yeah, I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 18, 2007, no, 19. I was 19 in 2007. Sorry, 19.
Yeah.
I'm playing a game. I'm learning how to play this, right? How many people were 1 year old in 2007? A lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. And anime has only gotten more popular as the years have gone on, as I've gotten older.
In here, where I guess I figured to be popular over in Japan, but
Well, yeah, it's popular in Japan, but over here it blew up.
Yeah, just like soccer became more popular over the years.
Well, I mean, soccer over here still isn't played as well as like English Premier or La Liga or anything like that. But we won't get into that. This isn't sports,
right? But yeah, popularity of something popularity of it being in the States.
Yeah. It blew up. I see little kids walking around with Cowboy Bebop shirts and shit. I'm like, what do you know about? Hold up, what do you know about Cowboy Bebop? I was watching that when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
What? Or even Dragon Ball. I was watching that when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
You got so many kids out there that love Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And they entered this game for the first time ever. They probably think it's just like what we thought of the Tenkaichi 3 was the best Dragon Ball game ever. They're going to think this is the best Dragon Ball game ever. But then you're going to shun somebody for giving a tip?
Mm-hmm. That's the internet, so we know how that goes.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes the internet doesn't win.
Toxic to me.
Let me tell you this right now. Sometimes it wins. This in this aspect, and especially in the gaming genre, y'all don't win on this.
No,
that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible. We're supposed to be building people up. Doesn't matter who you are.
Exactly.
Why are we tearing each other down? And the common thing is that we like to play games and we like to compete.
Mm-hmm. So it should be more like, hey, hop on, let's do this on the stakes. Yeah.
I'm in my Discord. We play fighting games. We play all kinds of fighting games. Do we talk massive shit? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
Well, yeah, of course.
All the time. There's 3 guys that I play Melty Blood type Lumina with.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to wax me all the time. I remember I lost a fight stick over this game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's how competitive I get, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not betting money or nothing. I used to do that in college.
Right.
when we played Madden. Those are stories I'll get to in a little bit. But I remember I was playing a best of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Or I mean best of 7. Sorry, best of 7 with one of the guys in the Discord, Jordan. Shout out to you, Jordan. And he was using a broke ass fucking character. A brain dead, broke ass character.
Oh,
now, most people would probably be like, well, no, if I told the character, they'd be like, no, there's a way you can do that. There's a way you can. Look, this character had so many gosh damn mix ups that I didn't know what was coming.
What was the game again?
Melty Blood type.
Melty Blood. Okay.
If anyone, speaking of animes, if anyone is familiar with the Tsukihime series, or I wouldn't say series, but I guess a novel. It was a novel at some point, and I think it was maybe a series. I'm not sure. That's what pretty much Melty Blood is. It's all the Tsukihime characters. It's a really good story, by the way. There's like 3 different paths to it, but it's super good. But yeah, I was getting my ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking all kinds of shit. Mind you, this was the thing too. This was what made it worse.
What's that?
Was that it was getting streamed.
Yeah.
It was getting streamed.
Everyone's watching me
Everyone's watching me get just diddied. No diddy. No diddy. I'm just like, no, And yeah, I was messed up, and I owed him a fight stick.
Yeah.
I'm a man of my word. I'll do it. I owed him a fight stick. Like, that's how competitive I am. Like, I'll be like, I'll put something up, right? I'll be a man of my word and actually give it to you, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, just things like that. That's what makes games fun. Just toxicity, it's got to stop. I mean, and I think I think it ties in with the gaming industry and how it's going right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it also actually, in my opinion, I think it influences quite a few things that developers do for video games with the patches and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
Prime example. Back to Dragon Ball. The big thing right now is Yajirobe, who is a samurai who's a scaredy cat, doesn't really do much in the series at all, but did a really pivotal job in cutting Vegeta's tail so that he's not a big ape anymore.
Mm-hmm. Go after the tail.
Yeah. He got nerfed in the game.
Hmm.
The game is not supposed to be nerfed. The game is supposed to be unscaled.
Yeah.
There's no equal in that game. You're not going to have a Krillin beat a Gogeta. You're just not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Even in the other games, it was like that. All the other games were unscaled. Now we get this game back in here, and the first thing we're crying about is we need to nerf a character.
Yeah. Like, for what reason? Just get good.
You know what? And I hate that saying, but it's so true.
Funny you bring that up. Oh, I forgot to mention it, but I got the Cowabunga collection, and I was playing what was it? The Fighters game?
Yeah.
I was so bad. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I get
I
you.
was horrible.
Well, my thing is with those games back in the day, you know, they, if they were an arcade, you know that they made them purposely to telegraph your moves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much what you experienced.
I'm like,
It
I
happens.
can't get a hit on this guy. What the heck? Then I'm thinking, like, why is when he hits me, my life is depleted twice as much as when I hit him?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the arcade for you. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have M. Bison just go ahead and do Psycho Crusher twice and you die. Yeah. So yeah. But I think there's a lot of influence in the gaming industry that's pretty negative.
Yeah.
And
of course they're gonna want the person who has the followers and I guess have them influence some of the game, but yeah. So those people can buy the game.
yeah, Call of Duty's a big one to that. I mean, when 2019 Call of Duty came out and then Warzone came out, I think 6 months after that, which was...
Is that why everyone was mad? Or was it...
What?
No, I'm thinking of the one, I guess, was supposed to be free, but they... Or go ahead, sorry.
No, wait, what, they charged it?
No.
Warzone's free.
I was trying to think of which one everyone was mad about.
The second one, because they did a lot of mechanic changes.
Okay.
They wanted to make it realistic, which I was okay with. Like, you can't sprint and reload your gun, or there was no slide canceling.
Okay.
But you could slide, but there was no slide canceling, and there was some other things that you couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people were so upset about it because it's good content that you can create.
Right.
Because that's what the first Warzone was. It was good content. A lot of people were having good time, but also a lot of people were cheaters. But I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Look, I'm not that guy that gets upset. Oh, I am that guy that gets upset and thinks that everyone's cheating. But I know when I see a cheater, they're cheating.
You can tell. Yeah.
You definitely can tell.
And it makes it not fun. Just kind of like, really, dude?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like,
what's the point?
I don't get it.
We're playing whatever.
We're playing a game that literally I'm just killing time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do want to be good at it. I want to be good at anything I do. Yeah. I think that's anybody.
Yeah.
But what fun do you get out of cheating? Now, I get fun out of cheating in single player games.
Yeah.
I get fun out of that. But in multiplayer games, I want my skills to show you that you suck.
Yes.
And I'm better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need any tools to tell you that I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not.
Just want my skill to show you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I hurt a lot of people's feelings in that game. But my feelings also get hurt too by skilled people and by cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them being cheaters. A lot of them being cheaters.
That's probably why I stay away. Like, I'll just hop in. Like I mentioned it before. Just go play Destiny, go in the Crucible, do my little 3 matches just so I can get my pinnacle gear.
Yeah.
Even though I'll get capped, be like, oh, whatever. But
And Destiny, that's a different game in itself. I'm not necessarily sure like how that game. I remember playing the Crucible on the first one when the beta came out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was insane. I was like, this game is not going to last.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Multiplayer wise, it's not going to last. But I guess they did all the balancing and everything like that. Because I was getting shot like 2 hits with the same gun I was using. So I was like, whoa, hold up, hold up.
Yes.
Like, you're not doing anything different than I am.
Right.
This is a beta. You don't have any guns different than me. How are you killing me faster?
Yeah.
Same with Halo. Halo did the same fucking thing. I'm like, I'm hitting you in the head more than you've hit me in the head.
That one.
And I'm still dying.
Yeah. And you're still running around. Yeah. I encountered that so many times with Halo.
Oh, so it was in previous games too?
Well, just multiplayer. Just playing Halo.
Yeah. Well,
you get the headshot. They won't die. But then you get shot once and you're
dead.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was it Halo Infinite? Halo Infinite, and I won't even support Halo anymore. Well, not Halo, but 343 games. I don't want to support them.
Oh, apparently they changed their name.
Oh, what is it now?
I think it's Halo Game Studio. Hold on.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was recent.
God.
Yeah. Oh, now they're known as Halo Studios.
Whatever. I'm not even gonna bother with that. But I told you about why I don't support them, right?
I don't believe you have.
Okay, so this was back in 2021, I think. I think that's when Halo Infinite came out, and they had announced that it was going to be. It was end of 21 going into 2022. Yeah, they announced the multiplayer was going to be free.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, cool. Like I'll download it on PC, whatever. And they were doing a banner for Juneteenth and whatnot. Now, yeah. You heard about this then?
Yes,
you heard about this.
Yeah.
So look, I'm all for my Black and Hispanic communities because me being Black and Hispanic myself, I'm all for it. But there are some things I didn't ask for, like a holiday. I didn't ask for that. A lot of people probably didn't ask for that.
Nope.
We just asked. We as a people, and I'm not talking just Black Hispanic. I'm talking everybody. Just treat everybody fair. Be nice.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be nice. Like we're all on this earth. I understand that you're not going to be liked by everybody, and you're not going to like everybody either. But someone's going through shit just like you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's figure this out here, right? That's what we want. That's what we all want. It's not just a black and white thing, not just a Black and Hispanic thing. It's everybody across the board. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
pretty sure. And I remember they put out this banner. Okay, great, whatever. I care less about the damn banner. And I could care less about it being a holiday thing, right?
Yeah.
But the name of the banner was called Bonobo. And Bonobo is a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember back in the day, my ancestors were called monkeys.
Yeah.
Your ancestors were called monkeys.
Yeah.
Everybody else's ancestors that have came from areas of colored people were all called monkeys at one point. Why would you do that? Why would you say such a thing and be very insensitive about it?
Right.
Now, I would probably look at you and be like, why the fuck would you call me that? like exactly. You know what I mean? I'd be like, what? Like, I'd be more confused than angry.
Someone's a little out of touch.
Yeah. Someone was a little out of touch. And then they'd mentioned that, it was a placeholder name. Oh, so it was supposed to be checked and changed before it came out onto the game.
Right.
So who missed that?
I'm sure a handful of people.
And I'm pretty sure a handful of people, and I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt here. I'm pretty sure a handful of people didn't know what a bonobo was.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because probably most of the people working there are probably our age.
Yeah. Or younger.
Or younger, yes. And not, what's the term I'm looking for? I don't guess familiar with that terminology, I guess. Because I don't believe growing up I ever heard that term. Because I always just heard, monkey growing up, but
yeah.
It's
called a bonobo.
Yeah. I'll try to see. Oh, they're probably located in whatchamacallit.
In Africa somewhere, maybe?
No. 343.
Oh, 343. Yeah, they're in Africa too.
Washington. Okay. Yeah. So they're in the States. So
they're in the States. So I mean, they're in Washington too. So they're in like, I don't know what type of area you would call it. Free thinkers, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
People in like the Northwest area. I wouldn't say they're out there,
but still,
people would say that they're like
someone
new.
Yeah,
someone new,
and no one questioned.
Yeah, I mean, like,
here, put this in there. Don't question.
Yeah, don't question me, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember I was talking with somebody about it, because I was telling them it was at GameStop actually. When again, reminder, I work there, but we say no comment on a lot of things. But this is just a story. Gentleman looked at me, and he was like, I told him the story. I told him about it. And he goes, well, you do realize, like, they fired all those people, right? What? Like, what does that have to do with what already happened?
Yeah.
Just because they fired him doesn't mean anything. I was like, put the shoe on your foot. See how that works. What?
Fired all the people.
They fired the people, or whoever that did it, whatever.
It could have been the group, or that team
it could have been
slated to be fired anyway.
Right,
and
right.
Just using that excuse to.
Yeah, and then this is like, oh, come on, dude. Like, don't say that.
Yeah.
Like, don't say that. That's insensitive in itself. Now, mind you, again, I wasn't offended by it, but it was the thought that you would do that.
Right.
And I was like, that doesn't, why? Why would you do that? And then, there are some people, there are some people of us out there that really, really take pride in that holiday. I personally don't, because I didn't learn about it until it happened, right?
Yeah.
Recently. And that's just me being honest about it. I had no clue about that at all.
Promoted. Well, at least
it was promoted. I think promoted. It was forcibly promoted.
Yes,
in my mind.
But they were piggybacking off of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but we're not going to get into that. But I like to think that both of us are pretty open-minded to things, right? And especially with games, we're pretty open-minded. But yeah, I was like, man, like, why? What? I like. How does that equate to what you just said? Like, how does that work? And he was like, well, I guess you're right. I'm like, oh, now I'm right. Come on, man. Like, don't do that. See, again, I'm not always right either, but gamers, come on, man. We got to do a little better than that.
Yeah.
Got to do a little better. Just a little bit, at least help one person.
Exactly.
They don't know how to go ahead and do it. Sure, you can show them. Just that one person, and then beat his ass afterwards. Right. You know what I mean? For taking the time to show him. But yeah, that's all I got to say about the state of gaming right now. Well, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, bring it out, man. That's what we always
gamer wise, yes. Yeah. Back to the industry though. We have, again, multiple systems coming out in the next 2 years. How do you think this is going to work?
Just like before, they're just going to push them out. Of course, scalpers going to pick them up.
You know what? And there's a special place for those people. It's called a lake of fire.
But, I mean, of course, it will reach that point. Like I mentioned earlier, I think we're at a stale point, and I hope that with these new systems coming along, they have a fresh batch of games to go with them, because I don't understand what happened. Like, all of a sudden, creativity stopped. So they're like, here, let's just dress up older games and that'll hold them.
Yeah.
I mean, I get one idea of wanting to put an older game on a new system, because things that you couldn't do with the older system, you can now do. But there comes a point where you gotta fresh content, fresh stories. I don't know.
I think something's got to give. I really do believe that Xbox, as you said before with the cloud gaming, it's going to still stay with it.
Yeah, because
I think they're going.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no. Go ahead.
Subscriptions are here to stay.
Yeah, they are. They are. We can thank. What was that? What was that game? That game we I can't remember which one it was. It was a fighting game that you could put extra coins.
Oh.
Which one?
Double Dragon.
Double Dragons.
Yeah. From the 90s.
Double motherfucking Dragons.
1990.
We can thank Double Dragons for that. I think, we can thank Double Dragons
for
that.
That's where it started, yeah.
For doing monetization. We can thank them. It's subscriptions. So it was a semi-subscription, I guess. But I really do think Phil Spencer is being very cryptic on what they're trying to do, but at the same time being open. Very open.
His,
go ahead.
Company talk jargon.
Yeah, company talk jargon, because Phil Spencer knows how to confuse his audience, including me, even though I'm not somewhat part of the audience because I have a PC
Mm-hmm.
and will probably pick up a Xbox at some point to play my 360 games. But I feel after this new console that just came out on the 15th, yes, their new all digital Series X came out on the 15th.
Okay. That's right. Okay.
And I think the 2 terabyte is going to come out soon after that, sometime in November or something. I don't think they're going to make any more systems.
That's probably what they were waiting for, bigger hard drives, so everyone can store other, because everyone was buying external hard drives. They're like, well, Xbox always had that option.
Yeah, but then roles flipped. Now you have to buy things that are proprietary to Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
and then PlayStation, you don't have to have that.
That's true.
I mean, unless you're getting a disk drive.
I still can't believe they sold it separately and said $80, please.
I mean, look, I get it. You're trying to get your money's worth, and you're probably selling the systems at a loss. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right, fair. I get it. I get that.
But if they put out better games,
I think a lot of people would be more inclined to do that.
yes. I mean, I don't know.
I think they put out not very many games, but I think it was just because a lot of the PS4 clan
Mm-hmm.
was still buying those games for PS4.
Yes.
And that hindered time, that hindered resources, so that you can now not play games at 60 FPS.
Mm-hmm.
Or have a 2K display or 1080p display. I think a lot of it has to do with that. A lot of it has to do with the Series S. Okay. The Series S can only run at 30 FPS.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It can only run at 30 FPS. So a lot of the games, again, came out, they had to tailor it to run at 30 FPS. So hopefully, I mean, this console generation, game-wise, it kind of reminds me of the PS3.
Oh, how so?
Because game-wise, they put out a lot of games that particular time,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of them weren't good.
Okay, I can see that.
A lot of them weren't good, and they had to do the Linux operating system. I think we talked about this at one point.
We did.
And it took longer to make games, but now it takes longer to make games now with the new systems that are out, or the new graphics engines that are out, all the rest of that good stuff.
So not much has changed.
Not much.
Even though they claim it has.
Not much. But then now you have systems that are bogging down.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you have to tailor to that system. That one system fucked all of them up. That one system.
Mm-hmm.
If Xbox would have just said, you know what, we're just going to do it with the Series X. And then thankfully, a lot of they were saying like, oh, the Series S is going to be a more comparable purchase for you, for people who don't make a lot of money, which is great, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that affects a lot of people,
right?
It affects a lot of industry companies
because they can only make the game to this specification.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe that's another thing holding back some games. But
yeah, I don't think Xbox is gonna stick with it. Mm-hmm. I think they're gonna do what you said and go on to the cloud gaming, do the Stadia thing, and Stadia, man, that flopped so bad.
I heard bits and pieces.
Was it the Google? It was a Google thing, wasn't it?
I guess they didn't have many games, and
I mean, got to get the licensing and all the rest of that good stuff. I do believe though Stadia would have been a good thing to have if it wasn't in such. If Stadia came out now, I think it would be a lot better.
Yeah.
They came out when everything was at its peak.
Yes. Like, it's not the right time for this.
No, it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't.
I think about that every now and then, like DoorDash, Uber Eats. I remember working at the hospital, and there were services like that before its time, before it became popular. It was just interesting to think about things like that.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Oh, yeah. There was some off-the-wall name, not like a corporate name, probably just someone local.
Yeah.
But then obviously they went away then,
Yeah, Uber Eats and DoorDash and all them came in. But I don't even use that because I go and get a burger and fries for $10, but then have to use that and spend another $20 on the delivery. And then them not bring it to me when it's nice and fresh. It's
Yeah.
cold as shit because they went and stopped at 6 different other restaurants
Before they dropped it off.
before they dropped it off. It's like, yo, what?
So I will say,
Mhm.
I did try Uber Eats, but I did have a coupon, and it was half off. So I was like, why not give it a try?
I mean, no, I mean, it was good during the pandemic for
Yeah.
sure. It was
I get
good
the
during
convenience of it,
pandemic. Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm still gonna get in my car and just drive myself.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do that
And I-
too now.
Appreciated the people that delivered, but hey.
I mean, unless like you are stuck at home and have COVID,
Mhm.
then yeah, you need to stay home and quarantine and all the rest of the good stuff. Get yourself together.
Yes.
I work in the OR myself, so I'm not a big scaredy cat or anything like that when it
Mhm.
comes to all that. I'm not the person that says, oh, well, I'm at risk because I have an autoimmune disease,
Mhm.
but we're all at risk.
yeah.
We're all at risk for anything
Anything? Yes.
and everything. So stop being selfish. Yeah, get out of your space for a minute and understand there's other people. But yeah, I think the Xbox is going to go away. And these last systems that are coming out, I think this is the last of it.
Last, like it's consoles.
Yep. Last of its, I'm tapping my feet.
Oh,
Yeah, that's me. But yeah, it's going
I
to be
could
the
see
last of
that.
its consoles.
so do you feel? I don't know, because I don't think all of them can go to the streaming. I mean, they can, but someone has to make a console or PC equivalent, I guess.
To Xbox?
Yeah, Xbox, like Nintendo, Sony.
Oh, I mean, most of it, well, Sony's already doing that now.
Are they?
Yeah, with the tiers. With the tiers for the Tears of the Kingdom. The tiers for the
Oh, my first
PlayStation
thought.
Plus.
Oh, okay.
With the premium
Well-
and everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, PlayStation doing. I mean, they're all doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They're all doing it. It's just,
I mean, well, I guess I was trying to say, I don't see them all stopping to CIS or stopping making consoles.
oh, they gotta stop, brother.
I
They're
can
gonna
see one of them, yes. I mean, I think everyone envisioned. Well, I don't know if everyone envisioned Microsoft not making a console, but I always thought they would stick closer to PC. But
I mean, I think that's what they're trying to do is stick closer to PC and then maybe stream from there,
mm-hmm.
right? But not everyone has great internet,
That's true. That's the other thing.
so you want to stream these games now?
internet connection.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you feel about buying a game digital and only knowing that you have permissions to the rights, not
Makes me want to snap the game in half.
right?
But that's how I felt when I bought Ninja Turtles. Like, what do you mean you're updating? It's a physical disc.
Yeah.
But I guess because there is an online portion, but
Mhm.
it's like, bro, I just want to play the physical copy. Don't want to deal with the internet.
Yeah, call it a day. I mean, we're at that age now. It is what it is when it comes to the updates.
Yeah.
Let's just get a game out. We'll get the base game on there. If we have any like things that last minute things, then we'll just go ahead and put a patch in the first day one update.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's what kind of kept me stop playing my Xbox. Every time I boot it up, we got to update a game, got to update the console. I'm like, Jesus.
Got to update the controller.
Does it stop?
Gotta update your mother, like just everything.
Yeah. But
Update your life, please. Yeah. PlayStation, on the other hand, I think PS6, I think the console is going to do well. I
yeah,
truly believe it's going to go through
People-
the same thing with the scalpers.
buy it regardless. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to go
From
through the same thing with scalpers. It's going to be a lot more than the 500 price point with the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Slim.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking probably around the 30th anniversary bundle that they just dropped.
1,000? You don't think it's 1,000? People will buy PCs if it's 1,000.
I think so. I mean,
People will buy PCs. They won't even touch those.
yeah, I think so.
I know so. I
wonder if that's why they threw in the extra They throw in the extra controller and the whatchamacallit.
The PlayStation
Not
Portal.
the back portal.
Yeah,
I don't know. I want to call it a
Yeah.
backbone.
yeah. They threw that in too.
But yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, speaking of which, so I wasn't able to pre-order you a 30th anniversary, so I'm going to give you the one I pre-ordered.
Oh, are you sure? You don't have to do that.
No, because I got the Astrobot controller
Oh,
now. So.
okay.
So I'm good. At least got one
Okay.
special controller.
Well, thank you.
I wanted the God of War controller, but again, a lot of the scalpers weren't kicked into the Lake of Fire yet. So
Unbelievable.
it was hard for me to get those, especially the Tears of the Kingdom Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people weren't kicked into the lake of fire yet. They need to be there. They need to be. But we didn't even talk about the Switch. We didn't even talk about them.
What do you got? Well, I mean, mention Nintendo. I think they're going to stick to their handheld mobile type realm.
No, I think the OLED was supposed to be the Switch 2.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I think so, because if you remember when that was coming, when rumblings of it were coming out was in
C19. Yeah.
Yeah. It was the world of nothing, or the end of the world, the start of the end of the world. C19. I love how you just abbreviate it. Well, C27 was out, yes.
Yeah.
And we had all the, the ships backed up. We had all the shortages of chips, the shortages of semiconductors. You had Ukraine dealing with Russia. And then we usually get the semiconductors from Ukraine.
It's okay. The world's on fire. We're good.
Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. We're sitting here drinking our tea. We got the fire in the background.
But seriousness, yeah.
Yeah, C19. And we were, short on chips. We're short on semiconductors. We're short on other materials. I truly think that
the OLED was the Switch too.
Yep.
I mean,
or the Switch Pro, I think that's what they were calling it before.
Midlife cycle review. Because I was like,
well, the midlife cycle was
really
the version 2.
The
midlife cycle was the version 2.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, it wasn't too much of an upgrade, but it was good. The Joy-Cons were better. The screen was a little bit more vibrant.
All right. Because I don't know. I never had an issue with my Joy-Cons, so I never...
Because you probably never played the damn thing.
Yeah, I picked it up the other day. I was playing Zelda, actually. Breath of the Wild. Finally started it.
Yeah. I'm like 12 hours in, and I've had the game for like 5-6 years.
Hey, it's okay. I had it for over a year, then I finally decided to boot it up. So
yeah, I still have the collector's edition for Tears of the Kingdom sealed in the box.
Do you? Oh, man.
Because I need to play Breath of the Wild first. Yeah. I can't play the other one. Can't do that. But yeah, I think the OLED now was supposed to be the Switch Pro / Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think
went back and forth in the naming. Okay.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we need to make money this quarter. Get it out.
Yeah. Well, the OLED came in. The OLED's not bad. I have the OLED. The OLED's not bad. It's not bad at all. I just think they should have just held off.
Waited. Yeah. I can
put
see
more
that.
resources into that particular.
I wonder, like I said, they needed to drop it or lose it, I guess.
Well, I mean...
Cause I'm curious how far along the development cycle was with it, I guess. Or how far along they were.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if they were too far along, but from 2020 to 2022, they were the highest selling system.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was nothing they could have done wrong, right?
Right.
And then, we're going to pull out the OLED, guys. Kermit the Frog here. It's going to be like, hey, Piggy wanted me to go ahead and give you this OLED, and you're going to buy it. And people bought it, including myself.
I mean, it wouldn't matter to me. I like playing on a TV, but I do like the convenience, but I don't know. I'm probably more fearful of leaving it somewhere or breaking it. So I just leave it in the deck and rather play it on my TV.
I remember somebody came to the store and was buying the Switch. And they're like, yeah, I was on the subway in New York. I left it. And I was like, how the fuck do you do that? How do you do? No, not a subway. He was in the airport. That's what it was. But still, how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah.
Like, I've been in the airport with my Switch plenty times.
Mm-hmm.
Never have lost it. I mean, maybe they got sidetracked. You know what I mean? They're like, oh shit, I got to get to my gate. They said gate 1, his or her gate is gate 3. They're lined up at gate 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, you know what really grinds my gears?
What's that?
When I have to go fly somewhere and we line up by sections and they call section 1 and everyone goes up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in section 4.
They didn't call
you go up there when your section's called, sir, madam, whoever the fuck you are. Like, what? And so I always sit in the back. Like, even when my section's called, I don't even get up. I don't even get up.
Just let everyone else board first.
Just let everyone else board first. And then I get up when there's like maybe like 10 or 15 people left. And then I'll board after. Because, and then I'll inconvenience everybody that's already sat down.
Yeah.
And if I'm in a section that's before that, oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that on purpose, just because I'm so upset and petty that everyone gets up at the same damn time.
Yeah.
Nobody listens.
No.
Nobody listens.
Mm-mm.
It's terrible. Like, you learn how to follow directions when you know right from wrong. And that's at an early age. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll throw these caveats here, right? Depends on environment, depends on parents, depends on a lot of different things.
Yes, the environmental factor, yeah.
Yes. So I'm throwing that out there now. I don't want people thinking I'm insensitive. I'm really not insensitive. I'm just pretty blunt and honest about things. But I do look at things on both sides. But yeah, I do that. I do that to be petty. Like, oh yeah, I got to sit there. Oh, okay. And then I got to climb over like 2-3 people. Yeah. And I always get a window seat too. I always get a window seat because I like window seats. And I do that just because if I'm mad that day, I will do that. I will buy that window seat. I'll spend an extra $5-10 on it just to be like, I'm getting on last. And since y'all motherfuckers don't want to follow directions, I'm going to inconvenience you for at least 2 minutes.
Gosh.
But yeah, that's my rant. That's my rant. But yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for the
part
industry.
2. Yeah.
So part 3, we got TMNT.
Yes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles in a half shell.
Turtle power.